Alright, here we are today doing a little bit of an unboxing for this nifty little camera. This is a Dragon Touch action camera version 3. It's a 4K Ultra. Comes with this nifty little box with all these nifty little details all around it. It's a 16 megapixel CMOS sensor camera. It's supposed to work with Wi-Fi for Android and iOS at 160-degree HD wide angle. Doesn't come with an SD card, but I went ahead and bought one. The SD card that was recommended was a 64 gigabyte. It is basically, I got a Class IU1, one of these little contraptions. It's by this random kind of company. Never heard of them before. They were a low price one that kind of met the specifications. 64 gigabytes, so that's what I'm going to try using with this. So today we're going to go ahead and just do a little random unboxing and see what all the cool nifty products are that are inside of it. I understand it comes with all sorts of nifty little accessories to make it work. So we'll take a look at that. Alright, so first we're going to look at the camera here. Just a simple, straightforward looking camera. And this nifty water contraption. I don't know if you can see, there's a lens on the camera. It's already in its watertight case. Shows some getting started information. This is the connector for it. It loosens up, I assume, so it can rotate. That's probably like an old clip, kind of like a backpack. It clips right onto some of the attachments. It's got all the buttons, front button, top button, side buttons. Alright, so that's the camera. Go ahead and set that aside. See what else it comes with. There's another box inside. Nothing else in this box. So we'll set that aside. Alright, let's see here. We'll start from this end. Alright, so there's another case. I believe this is an adapter so that the strap can run through it for the back. Ooh, and then all sorts of goodies. Let's just dump these out, see what happens. Nothing else in the box. So it looks like there is action camera remote, because there's a remote that comes with it. This will be that remote. This, I've seen videos of people putting it onto their wrists, putting it onto their sticks, onto their stands, whatever. Understand that takes pictures. That does video. There we go. So that's the instructions for that. I'll do that. Also comes with a user manual. Ooh. And all sorts of fancy, nifty things to go along with that user manual. Look at that. All sorts of combinations you can do. Handlebars, helmets. Interesting. Alright, so it comes with that. Some basics there. Getting started. Details on the camera. It does 30 frames per second in 1080p. Which is kind of cool. It's kind of what I'm recording with this camera right now. It's got driving mode, all that special jazz. Video mode, photo mode, slow motion mode, playback, storage, micro SD card. I'll play with that here in a bit. Then it comes this little card. There's nothing else to it. Ooh, get free accessories. Fancy. There we go. Alright, now we got all this chaotic stuff. Let's move it to the side. We'll kind of go through one at a time. So this first bag here. This is one of those attachment contraptions. It's got a screw end on the end. Has this little thingy. Probably slides in to something else. Maybe this does. Don't know. We'll get to it. Let's jump to these. These are straps. Pull these out so you can kind of see. Just one. So it has a Velcro strap there. One of, looks like 5, 3, 4. One of 4. 2 narrow ones, 2 thick ones. We got Velcro straps. We also have zip ties here. Little wire connector, kind of like what you do with a laptop. It's got some padding. I think that is adhesive padding. And a lens cleaner. Looks like a little lens cleaner. Pop it out real quick. Yeah, it's just a little one. That works. Alright, and then these are the batteries. So here's one. Here's 2. I understand these come with a kind of charge. There's a tab to it. Probably so you can grab it, put it in. Plus minus. Then there's another one. It's my understanding that with 4K you can run about 60 minutes on this. And on 1080p you can do about 90 minutes. 10,050 milliamps. That is what? About a third of a size of a phablet or a large phone. That gives an idea to fit in that camera. Then there's another attachment here for you to screw on, screw up, whatever you want to do. Cool. This is the dual charger that goes with those batteries. So pretty much take these, pop them in. Ooh, they fit in kind of nice. They don't fall out. That's nifty. So it's in there nice and tight so you can dual charge. Comes with standard USB type plug. So while we're here, might as well try one of my chargers and plug it in. This is my regular phone charger. Turns right on. From what I see, one's red, the others are red. It's just a brighter red. Here on camera it shows red and orange, but they're both red from what I can see. There we go. So we got those charging over there. Alright, let's just go to these twisting types. We got some more of these twisting kind of adapters. I'm just going to pull all these out. That one looks like it interconnects with this one. Not necessarily that it will interact with it, but it can. For those of you who are engineers and like puzzle pieces, that might work. Another one there. I don't know, those look very similar, but they aren't. That one's longer than this one. This one's turned 90 degrees to those. Cool. Alright, let's see what this is. So this is some sort of connector. These twist. I don't know if you can see that. They are not twist, they compress. Kind of like a backpack strap. Like I was mentioning before, they'll seem to interconnect. Let me grab one that kind of interconnects. And they don't seem to go in too well. There we go. They fit in there kind of tight. Kind of tough to get on. Once they're on there, they seem pretty good. There we go. Let's jump to this. This looks fancy. That'll make this video making project a little bit easier. I had this set up before. So that screws into a camera stand. And that screws into a camera stand. So I could connect here, which could then connect to one of these. Kind of like that. And then maybe like that. So just right off the bat, there's a couple of puzzle pieces. If you're an engineer, you're like that. I also have this cool little camera stand. Little tiny camera stand. This is not part of the product, but just an example. Gonna screw this onto this little stand. Then hook my camera right onto that. Have a little tiny stand. That's nifty. I'll be playing with that here in a bit. It does, of course, come with the cable. Doesn't look like a very long cable. Maybe 3 feet or so. Comes all connected together. Both ends there. So it's not very long, maybe not even 3 feet. 1 foot, 18 inches, not very long. Then we have more connectors of some sort. This is a squishy back. It's got sticky tape to it, so we stick it to something and then slide something onto it, like the camera. Don't know how, but somehow it all connects. And there's a second one. This one has a screw hole on it, so you can screw this in, kind of like that. This one has a hole, but no screw. Don't know. Okay, so we'll move on to the next contraption. Got this thingy. Alligator clamp onto something. Ow, that's a tender on that finger, but not too bad on that. This is a scientific unboxing. I don't know how everything fits together, but figure it out eventually. This gives you an idea of what's all in the box. And I've seen this one online. This is handlebars. I can ride my bike with no handlebars, or you can ride your camera with no handlebars. Although I'd recommend a handlebar because that's what this is for. And it looks like that's everything. That's the unboxing for this camera. Ta-da! Everything crammed right in.